So without further ado, let's get into the grand scheme of it. Driver career mode with Williams, and of course I am going to use, well, which character should I use? I made one for my team and I made one for multiplayer and solo, so we're just going to go
Welcome to the beginning of your Formula One journey.
do I want to do F2? I'd rather not. As much as, you know, I have done F2 in the past with, you know, 2019, and then, of course, you know, the couple of online races. I just don't like the F2 car, and I also feel like that if I want to try and get into the Williams career as quick as possible, I shouldn't do anything when it comes to Formula 2. I just feel like it doesn't really add anything to the game. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me it just doesn't really add anything. It's just fluff. It's filler at this point in time. So I'm just not going to do any of the F2 stuff. I already know how to do this. So let's just get right into F1. And of course we are going to go to the bright blue brand. We're going to Williams Racing. God, that is a very, very sad state of affairs. As you see, the vehicle performance-wise, it's not looking all that great. It'd be a lot better. So we're gonna go with that. And as far as my teammate, I think the obvious choice is we go with Nicholas Latifi because he's just got so much more potential than George Russell is. He just drives laps around George. George just doesn't really have a future with the team and all that. Nicholas Latifi, also Canadian from my continent, so, you know, we have that continental connection to go with as well. So I feel like Nicholas Latifi at this point in time is going to be my teammate going forward. I lied, it's George Russell. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. You know it's going to be George Russell all day, every day, because Nicholas Latifi is the slowest guy on the track. Yes, we are going to do a full season length. We will do all 22 races. The schedule is going to be as follows. On the days that I'm not going to be doing iRacing League races, it will be a 2-race night. So, like tonight, it will be a 2-race night. We'll do Australia, we'll do, what's the second one? Bahrain. We'll do 2 races. But I will say this, going forward, I do have iRacing Leagues planned out. Of course, we already have the Legacy Cup Series, which is on Thursday. That will then transition later on in the year to going back to the Street Stocks. So that Street Stocks will take over on Thursday nights. On Saturday, starting this Saturday actually, is the Torah TASCAR Cup. It is a truck series league. Of course, it's another oval series. And it is run by Torah, the Online Racing Association. Of course, they were the ones who did, you know, the Friday night races that we did a couple of months back. They are now officially going more in-depth into iRacing leagues. They've got an oval league and a road league coming down the pipe. The oval league, of course, being the trucks. The road league is in the Cadillac CTS, which is honestly not that great of a car to drive. It is unmanageable in the iRacing system as far as drivability goes, so I'm just completely ignoring and getting rid of any sort of road racing with that. In my honest opinion, if I was going to be doing any sort of road racing, it would be in a single-seater. It would be in the Formula Renaults. It would be in the F3s, or the McLarens, or the Williams, or even the Indy cars. If I wanted to do anything road racing wise, it's going to be a single-seater series when it comes to iRacing. As far as 100% races, I honestly don't know if I want to do 100% races in this, because we all know how bad Williams is as a car. I'd rather not do any 100% racing with this. I'm just going to keep it to 50% this time around. If I come back around and do another series with the My Team career, which would, as I may mention before, would be entirely crowdfunded, I would very much make that, you know, the randomized 100% races. But as far as the Williams career goes, we're just going to keep it strictly 50%. No randomized 100. We're not going to do that. Of course, qualifying is going to go back to being the triple qualifying. At this point in time, it doesn't really matter because, you know, in the first 2 seasons, we're probably not going to make it out of Q1. But I'm just going to get it in there to the triple qualifying and let that play out as it is. Race distance, as I said, 50%. And now, don't go crazy. This is exactly what I have done before. I'm setting a default to 80 so that when I get into practice, the practice AI is 80, but then qualifying in the race is going to go up We'll actually put it up to 95. We're not going to make it 94. We're going to bump it up to 95 this time around. Just give it a nice little nudge up so everybody is like a tenth, 2/10 faster. 100% Monza, no Williams. You know you want to. No, I don't. That's the whole thing. I don't want to. Alright, so gameplay settings. Flashbacks, yes. Park for May, yes. Vehicle damage, full. I don't know why they went to reduced, but it's full. Safety car, on, yes. We're going to go back and add in all that wonderful good stuff. Corner cutting stringency, gotta be strict. Race starts, manual. Surface and carcass, of course, default tire temperature, tire wear, and all that fun stuff. Driver moves. As I said before, do I want to install this? Do I want to make it so that after every season, the teams have to switch out the drivers? Now, I don't know if this would include in retirements and whatnot and pulling at F2 drivers, or if they just swap around everybody. As I said before at the start, like 5 minutes ago, I don't really want to have the driver moves. I want to keep every team the same so that I don't move anywhere, so that George Russell doesn't move anywhere. I want to see how everyone develops within their own team. So I kind of don't want to have the drivers move. I want to keep everybody together. Yes, I know that means that, you know, we're not going to see, like, Sebastian Vettel or Max Verstappen move to Mercedes. We're not going to see Danny Rick go to McLaren. We're not going to see any of that. But I feel like that in order to get a good grasp as to how I develop amongst the landscape of F1 in the Williams car, I feel like everybody should stay at the same team. So we're not going to do any driver moves. As far as assists, I think the assists are all the same as last time. Yeah, no braking, no ABS, no traction. Driving line still corners. And everything else is the same. Yep, alright, so we don't need to touch that. Alright, let's get into the session. Arch says that Facundo Palestri is waiting on Manchester United to confirm. I have honestly no idea who Facundo Palestri is. I hate to be that guy, but I have no idea who he is. Alright, so what do we got here? Messages. Oh boy, we got a message from now ousted team principal Claire Williams. She says, "Hi Brian, welcome to the team. Between yourself and George, I'm sure we can have a fantastic season." Claire, have you taken a look at your team lately? Just trying to put that out there. Have you taken a look at your team lately? Because I don't think you have. Also, I don't know why my camera is that far low on the screen. I gotta move that up. There we go. My door's always open if you need anything. Kindest regards, Claire Williams, Deputy Team Principal. Huh. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun times. Hopefully she doesn't give us any more information, because it's not really useful. And I understand all the team principals do that, but it's not really useful or necessary or anything like that. Facilities-wise, we have no control over our facilities this time around. It is all down to the back end, the AI building up the facilities and putting in whatever money they want to into the aero, the chassis, the powertrain, and durability. We have no control over building our facilities. We gotta hope that the AI decides that we are useful, that we are in need of building up the facilities. And honestly, at this point in time, I don't think the AI will, because we are such a bad team. We're back to the pack. I don't think that they're going to dump money into building up our facilities. Such is life. R&D tree, though. Let's take a look at the sad state of affairs as to where we are progress-wise. Yeah, we have not even cracked the 400 mark as far as car performance. We are, like I said, legitimately the worst car on the grid. However, we do have 1,500 R&D points that we could use right away to build our car up, and I think immediately we're gonna start. We're just gonna get right into it. We're just gonna start building shit. So immediately we're gonna build up one on our engine. We're immediately gonna build up our gearbox durability, and between aero and chassis, I think that we need to build up our aero. Do I want to build up the front downforce or the rear downforce? I think at this point in time, it does not really matter. Any sort of downforce would probably be more beneficial, most beneficial going forward. So we'll do that. So all that looks to be going to be built out by the time the first Grand Prix happens at Australia, so we don't have to worry about that. Vehicle, it's still all the same. Power unit, gearbox, tire allocation, nothing has changed between my team career and the driver career, so don't have to go into anything different like that. What's going on, Digital Doggy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. And there it is, Mr. Brian Keita, alongside George Russell as your newest drivers for Williams. Because of course, we had to kick Nicholas Latifi out here. He was not really good. We all knew Nicholas Latifi's not good. Now here's the thing. I have the money to build up perks at this point in time. I could get level 1 on everything until I get, I believe, driver level 5 or 8, and then I can, boost these up to level 2. I have $300,000 to spend on one of these, because as you can see, social media team boost is $275, power mapping, which reduces engine wear, is $230, media coaching, which unlocks additional answers, is boosted by $225,000. And the resource point income boost is $250,000. It boosts my income of resource points by 10%. I feel like early on, power mapping and the resource point boost is necessary, is key. Depending on which one I go for, I really want to go after the resource points early. I feel like because of the fact this car is shit and needs to get better, we need to boost the resource points right away, so that we can start just piling in the amount of resource points onto this car. So I feel like that is what I'm going to do as far as purchasing. What happened to the Bears? I don't know. The Bears offense was exposed. The Bears offense, and especially their defense, because, as I may mention before, the Bears pass defense is absolute shit. Their running defense isn't all that bad, but their pass defense has always been shit. And now the Bears offense has finally been exposed to be fraudulent, as what we saw the first 3 weeks, even under Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears are, by the way, playing on Thursday night against Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. You know what that means? They're going to get fucking lit up. Tom Brady is going to light up the Bears secondary. It is going to be a laugher of a game. And I already had predicted the Bears were going to lose that game already. So, going into Week 5, actually, believe it or not, I had the Bears being 3-2 at the end of Week 5. I had them beating, I actually had, before I say anything else, I actually had them losing to the Falcons, not the Colts. But I had them losing to the Bucs, because it's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady, he can still make passes. He's 43, but he can still pass the ball around like it's fucking nothing. So, yeah, I have the Bears losing on Thursday night. They'll go to 3-2, and after the first 5 games, I will equal my prediction of what I said at the start of the game, or at the start of the year. We want Mitch back. Why? Like, at this point in time, between Mitch and Nick, there's no difference. There literally is no difference. You can argue that Nick has the better footballing mind. He can make better plays. He can make better plays in the air. Mitch can make better plays on the ground. But ultimately, there's not really that much difference between the two quarterbacks. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go with the feedback. We're gonna boost up the resource points by 10%. That's all we're gonna do. All right, at this point in time, let's go in advance, because he's a very good quarterback. What Mitchell Trubisky have you been watching there, Pindog? I would also like to know what you are smoking so I can have some. Ooh, car reveal. Ooh. Look at this sexy plain white livery with barely any sponsors on it. While you listen to some Street Fighter music in the background, because I don't want to listen to the in-game music. Alright, so there is our official car. We don't have to change anything on it, obviously. What has Claire got to tell us? Okay, so Claire says for seasonal objectives, you have to show some patience in the first part of the season as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. No shit, we're a Williams. Of course our pace is going to suck. But don't worry, everyone's working hard and we'll have a great investment in the team. Really now, because I feel like that once you're gone, Claire, the investment will be going sky high because you just can't put money into the car. Oh wait, spoilers, breaking the fourth wall. My mistake. Claire says, as long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of the year. I mean, yeah, that's the hope, is to be, you know, firmly mid-pack by the end of the year, and hell, going into the second year. Like, I would say that ultimate goal by the end of the year is to finish, on average, 15th. That honestly is going to be a goal for me, is to try and finish, on average, 15th place by the end of Season 1. Season 2, then I want to try and push towards, like, the 11th, like, top of the back end. I want to finish, like, 11th or 12th in Season 2. Peaches, I'm hoping Penske gets into F1, either buying Haas or whatever Williams is. Penske's not going to get into F1. I think Penske tried. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to say Penske actually did try to get into F1. Penske F1 team. Yes. Penske did, in fact, get into F1 in 1974. The Penske PC1, or sorry, it wasn't 1974. It was entered into one race in 1974, and they raced in 1975 and 1976. So yeah, Penske has been in F1 before, but not very long, but they have been in F1. Could they make a return? I don't know. But never say never, I guess, is you know, the moniker there. It's never say never. Something could happen.
We had a major issue.
Oh, of course we had a major issue, because we're fucking Williams. We can't develop our cars for shit. We can't go a damn day without something breaking on the car. So of course we couldn't get any one of our parts in by the start of the season. Yep. The only thing that got fucking fixed was the crankshaft. Our engine got better, but that's it. Our engine got better, but that's it. We couldn't develop anything else on the car. Typical Williams, right? Typical goddamn Williams. You can't do anything right. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad going in, but this is starting to feel like it's going to be a lot harder than I first thought. Alright, let's get into the race weekend. Our first race with the Williams. As I may mention before, I fully expect to be down near the back of the grid. It's going to suck early, but I fully expect it. As long as there's no rain. Like, and the weather forecast is showing it's going to be cloudy, a little bit partly cloudy for qualifying, but sunny all the way through the actual race. Dry conditions on track. I'm okay with that. Nothing else needs to be touched. Nothing else needs to be touched. So let's just get right into practice. Alright, so we don't need to listen to Street Fighter no more. Uh-oh.
Great, you're done with the technician's briefing. Look,
Hi,
I know
Carl.
we've got a lot to get through in FP1, but Will Buxton's been pushing for a quick interview before you head out on track.
Oh boy.
Don't worry too much, he's a good lad. He's just over there.
Will Buxton wants to talk to me?
For a few reasons. They'll help build your profile and your brand. Plus, your team will get a real boost to their motivation if they hear you praising them. Will, as promised, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, mate, not a problem at all, not a problem.
Look, we've got to be out on track in about 5 minutes for FP1,
All right.
so we can only spare you a couple of minutes max. Is that going to be enough time?
More than enough, we're already set up. Cool, let's go.
I mean, we're already set up. There's just a guy with a camera, Will. There's nothing really to set up.
We're used to seeing rookies in Formula One every year. But this season, there's a youngster that's arrived with perhaps a little more interest in them than usual. And that's because while they've been successful at every level of their career from karts all the way through to Formula 2, they've somehow managed to stay pretty much under the radar. They don't have that luxury anymore, though. They're in Formula One. Millions of
What do you
people
mean we've never heard
around
about
the
this
world
guy?
watching their every move, both on and off the racetrack. So let's take some time to get to know them a little bit better.
Like, somehow we didn't know about this guy coming in.
So tell us a little about yourself. What's the thing you're most excited about being here in Formula One?
What is the thing I'm most excited about? Let's take a look. Definitely the competition. Other drivers are really going to push me to my limits. Being in the fastest cars. F2 is quick, but these are on a whole nother level. Or becoming the best. This is the pinnacle of motorsport. If I win here, I will have achieved my dreams. Well, honestly, I mean, we want to be realistic, but also we want to shoot high. So obviously, I would love to become the best. And I would love to do it in the Williams.
After your successful junior career, you must have had a lot of interest. What drew you to sign for your current team?
Yes, the real answer is the virtual bucks that I'm going to get from this. What about the team made me want to sign with them? I really wish that the answers were not specifically based around the car. Because each answer is, as you can see, it's chassis, aero, power, or durability. It's one of the four. Oh yeah, Williams, known for its fucking powerful engines. I mean, to be fair, they're in a fucking Mercedes. They drive Mercedes engines. So I mean, to be fair, they have a powerful engine. It's just their aero is god-awful. Their aero and their chassis are just god-awful, but their engine is fucking amazing.
What would you say is going to be the biggest challenge for you this season?
Getting orientated, you have to hit the ground running in F1. Or not many rookie drivers contend for the championship. Or right now, I'm not sure. Ask me after my first race. I'd say getting orientated. Just go with that one.
Really appreciate your time, but I know you're very keen to get on. Best of luck out there.
And that was our interview with Will Buxton. It was a very short interview. It was a real short interview, I'm going to be honest. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get used to this fucking layout and wheel. Oh, I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot about the layout of this goddamn car. This is what's gonna throw me the most. Like, this wheel and that very, very tiny HUD in front of me, this is what's gonna throw me in this car. Well, I will say one thing, at least the HUD isn't turning with the wheel. That's the one thing I will say about it, is I'm happy that the HUD is not turning with the wheel, so I can actually see, as you can see, the miles per hour, the revs, the time limit, and all of that. However, I do say this, when I'm actually turning the wheel, it may get covered up. If I win by 30 seconds, you'll donate $1. Wow, so that's $1 I know I'm not going to get. Alright, let's get track acclimatized. Yeah, this is going to throw the fuck out of me. That's a tiny ass HUD, man. Come on. Fast car, but notoriously bad drag. And like I said, it all comes down to aero and chassis design. Did I change the setup? Yes, I did. What, did you not see me go into car setup? Yeah, that wheel and HUD design is terrible. I already hate it. I already hate the HUD. No joke, I already hate the fucking HUD on this. Ugh. Alright, go from here. Oh, shit. Alright, there we go. Now we've maxed it out. You'll give me the keys to your house if I finish above Alpha Tower and Constructors. Okay. That's a nice challenge. But yeah, like I already hate the fuck out of this layout. It's not. The HUD is just too goddamn small. The fact that it's not attached to the wheel, I thought would have been good. I was wrong. I was dead wrong about that. It is not better. Oh, I need to change the layout of my screen because something's got messed about. Not happy about that. Okay. Get back to it. What are you talking about? I'd redecorate it. Don't tell me I won't like a Packer house, because I'll take whatever house that the fandom is, I'll just redecorate. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit tight. I also feel like I need to re-up the force feedback on my wheel. Because I feel like it went loose on me. Dude, that's only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Sheffield FC. I'll fucking go and watch their games. Sheffield's also like a proper middle-class town, isn't it?
Program.
Like it's a workers' town, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to do fuel management. Fuel management always sucks. I'll do ERS. Like for this, I'm definitely not doing every single practice program. Definitely not doing it. Because fortunately, there is not a need for me to do every single practice program. That's a term I've never heard of, Thin Dog. Oh, good to know I can cut that without any problem. I would think that's just another name for crackhead, but I'm not sure. I am not too sure about that. Oh, you says that the American term would be crackhead. Okay, so close enough. Yeah, it's like I've never heard that term before. It's got to be a UK only thing. But if you're making comparisons to the American would be crackhead, gotcha. Qualifying pays. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pause this right now, and I'm going to get a show of hands. How many of you think that I am going to match or better the given qualifying pace in this game? Because, of course, they're going to say that I probably should qualify like 19th or 18th. Do you think I will have the pace to beat the posted qualifying score? Now, I will say this. If I set this up to 95, I can almost guarantee you I wouldn't beat it. In fact, I'll 100% guarantee you I would not beat it. But on 80, do you think I'll beat it? Tykesman, I'm not even going to make Q3. You forget, I'm doing my qualifying on 95. I'm not going to beat it on 95. Yeah, I definitely need to turn my force speed back up before I actually get out onto the track for real. Okay, so I could turn in earlier at that turn. This is indeed Australia. We just started the Williams career. How am I feeling after the Petit Le Mans? That we only made 9 out of the 10 hours? I'm really kicking myself that I could have done better at the night. But now I've got 3 months until the 24 hours of Daytona. Which does have proper lighting, so I should be fine. Has proper lighting all the way around the track, so I should be fine.
We didn't really get the data we needed.
Alright, so the answer is... no! On level 80, I did not beat the posted qualifying time. So for any of you who said, no, I wasn't going to beat it, you were correct. Oh, man, that just shows you how bad the Williams car is. That even on 80, I couldn't beat the qualifying time, which I think the qualifying time would have been like 19th or 18th, something like that. Alright, so I need to, like I said, I need to go and check my, my feedback. Because I think I need to turn it up. I feel like I need to turn the damper up a bit. Like, I think I need to get it back up to 30. So everything on 30. Yeah, vibration on, understeer enhance on. Yeah, maybe 28 instead. Because I remember 30 was a bit too heavy. So let's drop down to 28. Yeah, it's only FP1 though, Pin Dog. It's not like fastest lap in FP1 means anything. Alright, so we'll save that. So we're going to turn the wheel damper up. Because like I said, it's starting to feel a little loose again. So I may just need to turn the damper up. Return to garage. Alright, let's just go over to race strategy then. Let's get our data for our race that we're more than likely not going to use. Somehow I think I'm braking too early going into this second to last corner. Oh shit. That turn I know I'm braking too late on. So some I'm braking too late, some I'm braking too early. I have nobody playing in the game tonight, so I really honestly don't care about the fantasy updates. Other people might. Like, is anybody else that's in this having any fantasy football guys tonight? Why the Williams? Because it's a challenge, my dude. And this goes all the way back to Football Manager. I was one for always doing some sort of football challenges. Whether it was lower league, like level 10 Road to Glory type saves, or Athletic Bilbao, you know, the Basque Challenge that I did on my YouTube channel. I was always one for doing challenges. This I see as the ultimate challenge of trying to do well with a Williams, when we all know Williams are just not all that good. So I want to see if it's even possible for me to turn them around and turn them into a good championship winning outfit again. As I may mention before, I can cut that corner quite substantially. fact, I can cut that corner too. And I have corner cutting set to strict, by the way. So it all just comes down to how much of that corner can I cut before I get pinged for it. Oh, for me, the level 10 challenge was Sheffield FC. Or, sorry, they were level 8. They weren't level 10. But Sheffield FC, because that the whole thing about them is they are the world's first football club, like world's first modern football club, going by the modern FA rules. Founded in 1857. That was the whole appeal of it to me, choosing them as my club, as a Road to Glory club. Eddie Howe is rumored as the next Borough manager. Are we talking Middlesbrough? I mean, if we gotta be talking about Middlesbrough since you guys are championship fans. Oh no, it could be going to Barnsley, but it's a daft rumor, you say? Eh. You never know. Anything can happen, really. Oh shit, uh-oh. Alright, mental note, do not turn early going into that turn. Same thing there, don't turn early. Pierre! Like I said, I might as well just drive all 5 laps on this practice program just so I can continue getting used to this new car. This Williams shitbox. Oh, is Nikki in the chat? I don't see her. Never seem like I get that final couple of turns right. I never do. That was actually a turn I did not think I would be able to cut to that effect. Going around turn 3. Oh, I'm sure that they already know that their car's a shitbox. A Williams engineer does not need to come onto my stream to already know that their car is a shitbox. Let's be honest here. If that's the first ever time that they're hearing their car is a shitbox, then that is the first time that they've worked for Williams. No doubt about that. Because that is an unkept secret that the Williams cars are shit. We all know it. Everybody knows it. Their engineers know it. Alright. Just got a phone call from an unavailable. Oh, wow. Getting an unavailable phone call. You hate to see it. Alright, so qualifying pace, we already know I can't do it. I am well below target, so that's just going to be, you know, let's just throw that out, because it's not even going to work. So let's just move on, shall we? My car's so slow I could cut across half the track and it wouldn't count as a corner cut. You know what? I don't want to test that theory, but you're probably not wrong.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Hamilton, Bottas, and O'Brien. And in today's...
Even after all that, I still finished third fastest. Yes, I was on softs and everyone else was on mediums. What does that say? Okie doke. So as always, I only do the one practice session, so we're going to move ahead. And as I said before, I'm moving up to 95. Yeah, I was 94 in my team career, moving up to 95 here. It's not that big of a jump. It's probably the car is only getting a 10th to maybe 1500ths of a second faster. In the grand scheme of things, it could also help me out as far as bettering my driving skill in order to be able to keep up with the cars further down the line. But, you know, it's small increments. At this point in time, it's just small increments trying to get myself better. So we'll confirm those changes. And we'll skip the practice. That is true. You could change all of the assists to whatever you want. Oh, hey, we got actually a pretty decent amount of resource points. Got 1,100 resource points to work with. So what can I do? What should I do? Well, first and foremost, I need to fix the fuck out of the arrow that should have been dealt with right away, but needs to get done to now. So with that being said, let's go to R&D. And hey, look at this busted ass front wing that we developed. Yeah, thanks guys, much appreciated. You're the best engineers that I've ever worked with. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. And we're also going to work on that, so that'll get done before the, I believe the Bahrain, either the Bahrain or the Vietnam Grand Prix, one of the two. And that leaves 300 extra points. We can't touch the chassis yet. But I mean, at this point in time, what really will building up the chassis do to our car at this point in time? Not much. The answer is not much. And obviously, you take a look at that bar. Yeah, we have the best goddamn powertrain out of everything. But then you take a look at the rest, and as I may have mentioned before, we may have the best goddamn engine, but the drag of the car is just what's setting us back. Bad chassis design leading to bad aero, even worse aero design, which is what is causing the car to be absolutely atrocious. So that's why I'm trying to build up the aerodynamics first over touching the chassis. Yes, I will start building up the chassis too. I probably shouldn't have touched anything on the engine because, of course, we already have a good enough engine. But I definitely need to build up aero and the chassis in order to make it sort of respectable in the grand scheme of things. So, with that being said, let's go ahead to qualifying. And make damn sure that our qualifying is going to be around where I expect it to be. Like I said, I don't expect to be last, but I probably will be. Let's be honest. We're in a goddamn Williams. We're going to be last. I know, isn't that always the way? Alright, yeah, gotta make damn sure I'm loading that up, and then, of course, drop the fuel. Tire select, only go on softs, and let's go out. Yeah, I mean, that's the Ferrari way, Zero. That's the Ferrari way, is if you have the fastest engine, fuck aerodynamics. That was the old saying of Enzo Ferrari, is aerodynamics are for people who can't build fast engines. Ferrari way is the only way, he says. Oh, look at this fucking tosser. Verstappen. Buddy, I am on a hot lap. Verstappen's probably going to pass me on his fucking out lap. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that obviously was a corner cut. Obviously was a corner cut. Alright, here we go. Broke too much in that turn. Yeah, Williams, there's no such thing as hot lap. Hey, he's telling it like it is. That is a very real thing. Whoa! As we're about to go 3 wide. How can the team be able to keep funding bad cars with not so great results? It has to be sponsorship. Because I'm sure the family was not the ones continuously funding that team. It had to have been sponsorship. But then you take a look at them selling it off to, what was it, Dorilton, whatever the American company name was. Family just probably ran out of money. Or they lost interest in running the team. One of those two things is correct. Either the family ran out of money or the family just did not want to continue running the team. Who wants to sponsor a losing car? Well, Rocket did. Well, Sofina did. Is doing. Lavazza is doing that. Yeah, sponsors will sponsor anybody. If they think that they are going to, use it as a way to increase the exposure of their brand, they'll sponsor the car. Wow, I didn't even pull into the 123s. That's sad. I did not even pull into the 123s. Both Williams cars are stuck in the 124 range. So yeah, it's like, why would you sponsor a losing car? Brand exposure. Almost the same thing as why would you sponsor a losing football team, or why would you sponsor a losing baseball team? Brand exposure. The more people that see your brand, the more people want to buy your brand. Or at the very least are aware of your brand. Oh, that really? All right. Let's try it again. Well, I was faster through most of sectors 1 and 2, and then sector 3 got me. I was not bad with it. So, yep, we are doing exactly like what I thought I would be doing, starting dead last in my first race in a Williams. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen. This is not surprising me. And I know for a fact that this is what is going to happen for the next season, 2 seasons at most. George Williams is starting in 18th.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996.
No, that sucks, Wolf.
And home to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship.
He's on his boat.
The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through.
I agree.
It's
What's
time
the top
to see
10?
how our drivers are
Let's just take a look and see who the top 10 is.
Exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position.
Oh, I'm shocked.
And it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the
Mercedes
rest of the grid,
lockout. I'm
we
shocked.
Have Leclerc, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Sainz, Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, and Esteban Ocon. Perez.
All right, there's your top 10.
Okay, new season, and we're starting at the back. Let's see if we can do better in the race.
Well, I am sorry, Wolfgang. Actually, it did look like I dropped a couple of frames. I don't know if it was recently or not, but it did say that I dropped a couple, so maybe you refresh the stream and you should be fine. Alright, so as it stands right here, what if I change things up? Yeah, 9 seconds. So it'd be a 9-second difference if I come in on lap 11 and switch to medium tires. I don't know if the tire wear is going to be that much different, but we could give it a go, obviously. What's going on, Lark? Because I'd rather not do a soft to hard strategy and be slow and even slower on the slowest tires. I'd rather be slow and at least have a little bit of pace on medium tires. Yeah, then at that point in time, it's on Twitch. Yeah, like I said, I looked over and I saw that we did drop a couple of frames, but if it's buffering every 3 seconds, then yeah, that's on Twitch. That's either on Twitch's end or that's on your end of viewing, whether it's your computer, whether it's a console. It would be one of those two at that point in time. My guess is it would be Twitch then, because you know Twitch doesn't really have the most stable connections or the most stable platform. They try to fix it like every week to try and stabilize it, but in the end, something happens where they break it, makes it worse. Something very, very little. They actually do something to fix it, but more often than not, it either stays the same or it gets worse. Alright, so yeah, that's the strategy we're going to be. We're going to start dead last. Do you think I'll finish dead last, or do you think I will finish ahead of George Russell? Let me know in the chat. Because, yeah, like I said, this entire first season and well into the second season, it is going to be completely in the realm of possibility where I'm going to be bottom 5. Consistently bottom 5. Yeah, it's already 6:45. And Joe is inviting me to another bonfire. When is this one? This is going to be Friday night. Okay, yeah, so I'm not streaming obviously, so yeah. Another bonfire at Joe's. All right, let's start this bad boy. Flags for who? Which I think it would have been for me for how slow I was going. Also, another thing to play in today's racing games is, will Brian get a time penalty? Saw that a lot towards the in the final season of my team career. Do you think I'll get a time penalty during my time here at Williams, and do you think I'll get it in this race? Let me know in the chat box, because I seem to have a very strong penchant for getting time penalties lately. Time penalties would just be the icing on the shit cake because, you know, being Williams already. I'm already going to be slow as dirt. There's one. I didn't expect to get that there.
Yellow flag.
Uh-oh.
Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
I didn't see who it was. Oh, Leclerc! Leclerc is out of the session, and guess what?
Okay,
I won't be
clear.
last, boys. Please don't mock dirt. Wow. Also, thanks, Merman, for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. You know, I'm just trying not to suck with Williams, that's all. I know it's a very, very hard task, but, you know, I'm trying, man. I fully expect
DRS
this
is
career
being
to be
enabled
at
this
least
lap. We
5
can use
seasons long.
DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Definitely longer than my team career. And I also boosted my difficulty up by 1, so I'm no longer at 94, I'm at 95. Don't ask me why, I just thought, hey, maybe if it's going to be an extra second faster on the AI, it'll give me a little bit more of a practice going up against harder drivers. God, I absolutely hate that second to last turn. That penultimate turn sucks. Yeah, I will say this though, I'm glad that I'm actually not going to finish last in my first race. Thank you, Charles Leclerc, for seeing to that. What? Really? That was exceeding limits? I went wide, boy! Oh, for fuck's sake. What's going on, Steven? Am I still doing the 3 flashback roll? I might not even need any flashbacks with how far back I am, but yes, I am still doing the 3 flashback rule. At this point in time, time penalties are not going to affect my final positioning. So I would say flashbacks for me right now are for like incidences and wrecking of the car. Not for going off track. And not for getting time penalty. Especially since I'm last. It definitely would not be for if I'm getting time penalties. Oh, I gotta turn in much earlier there. But as I may mention too before, the power is not the problem. It's the car. It's the rest of the car. It's the chassis and it's the aero. The high drag of this car is what is literally dragging me down. Whoop. All right, that's number 1. Go me for trying to accelerate on those rumble strips. When I've said for ages now that driving on the rumble strips is like driving on ice. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing for me, Wait When. I never liked those final 2 turns of Australia. Wonder what the train looks like in front of me. Since I can't really see it.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Well, if you had in the pool, will Gendo get a penalty? Yes, I did. And congratulations, you win the loyalty and admiration of me for guessing correctly. Then if you had side bets going on, well, you can resolve those side bets. 6 laps in, I get a fucking time penalty, man. Some things just are not going to change. 30-second time penalty. I will finish last place now behind Charles Leclerc because reasons. Imagine if that actually did happen. Wow! I really did not think I would have caught that one. I did not think I would have caught that one at all. I'm actually really surprised I swung it that wide when I was turning in early. Do anything different there. But yeah, the first few races are going to be pretty shit. Yeah, my driving notwithstanding. Tykesman, welcome to 7 minutes ago? But yeah, woo not last for Charles Leclerc. Having a busted-ass engine.
Tire condition is still looking good. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I'll be pitting on lap 11. I really hope the new owners of Williams can invest in some better engineers if they're going to try and, rebuild the car from the ground up. If they are investing into this team to make it better. Gotta hope that they are going to invest in some better engineers too, to think of a better way to make this car go fast and not have a shitload of drag like it has right now.
George is coming in for his stop.
Alright. It looks like a lot of people are coming in for medium, no, actually not medium, hard tires. A lot of people coming in for hard tires. Man, I only gained 4 spots from that row of pits. Hey, welcome in, Delios. I'll be pitting in next lap. Hey, is this kind of almost in the same vein as what I did at the very start of my team career? Where actually in my team career, I started off with a difficulty level too low and said if I managed to get a top 10, if I managed to get a top 10 at all in my team career in the first couple of races,
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
then I would be boosting my difficulty. Because I should not have been doing as well as a mid-table team in the very first race of my team career. I guess fortunately that is not the case here. I mean, the difficulty was always going to be set back to 94, 95. This is kind of like my home base right now. My home base as far as difficulty.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I was about to say, look at the line of cars behind me. That I was all ahead of. Alright, give me my new fucking wheels.
Go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Honestly, I think I'm the only one that's decided to go on medium tires. I think everyone else around me has decided to go on hards. Which I think at the end of the day does not mean a damn thing, because I'm probably still going to be last. Even with the 3-second time penalty added on. Like, yeah, but I should be 7/10 faster on medium tires. Well, look at the car that you're in, Brian. I'm driving a white jalopy, is what I am. That's what I'm doing. This is a modern-day jalopy. Oh, Pierre Gasly's coming into the pits. Oh, wow. If I actually finish ahead of Gasly, I'm going to lap. Still a long race, though. Still 17 laps to go. And I think he can easily catch me in 17 laps. What's my assist? Type in exclamation point assist to let you know exactly what my assists are. I really should have those written down somewhere. Should probably have those commands in my info boxes. Trust me, I don't know why I haven't done it either. Felipe Kazi, thank you very much for the follow, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. No problem, Bellebois. I remember you from the Petit Le Mans stream that we had on Saturday. At the very end of it, close to the very end of it, you know, when I was absolutely having an atrocious time trying to drive in the dark. I think it's very admittedly, any resource points I put into this car, it's gotta be towards aero and chassis. It really doesn't need any engine help. Like I said, it's got a Mercedes engine. It does not need the engine help. It needs the chassis and the drag reduction aero help. If I get that squared away, I should have a pretty decent car. Also, I noticed that fucking Pierre Gasly is on soft tires now. He must have started the race on mediums.
Some information on Verstappen. They're retiring from the race. Safety car, safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Verstappen out of the race, and it brings out the safety car. Do I come in and pit for new mediums? You know what? Everyone else is going to come in and pit for tires.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Everyone else is going to come in and pit for mediums. I know it. Actually, no, they're not. But I know for a fact soft tires cannot go 14 laps. So I'll just come in and pit for new mediums. I think Gasly's going to come in and pit for mediums too. He's either going to come in and pit for mediums or he's going to come in and pit for a fresh set of softs. Gasly's going to stay out. I'm kind of surprised. He's definitely going to need a pit one more time. He is definitely going to need a pit one more time.
The safety car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety car. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thunk it, my man? That Leclerc and Verstappen would both not finish the first race. Trying to save fuel for whatever final push I plan on doing. Oh god, the fucking safety car queue is all the way coming around to the start-finish line? What the hell? Guess this is what I get for pitting. Hey, I will say this, whether I was 18th or 11th, I still get the same amount of points. I got the same amount of points George Russell did in, at Austria this year. God damn, where are these fuckers?
Okay, let's get ready to
Safety
go
car
racing again.
in this
The
lap,
safety car is in
okay.
this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, I'm coming up to him. Hey, thank you very much for the raid there, B-Kava, or B-Kakva. Hope that you had yourself a wonderful stream. As I'm running into the back of Pierre Gasly and I got a 5-second penalty out of it. Whoops. But much appreciated for the raid. Hope you had yourself a wonderful stream. For everyone coming on in from his stream, hope that you have yourself a wonderful time. My name's Brian. I'll be your host for this evening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just started a Williams career, so I know I'm going to suck early on with them. I know the title says try not to suck, but that is the ultimate goal, is to not suck with Williams. Dude, me getting time penalties has been a staple for the last 2 seasons on my team career, so it's nothing new for me. But once again, thank you very much for the host, man. Hope you had yourself a wonderful stream, and everyone coming on in from his stream, hope you enjoy it. Try and keep it lighthearted here. I ultimately decided to start this career up with Williams because I'm one for challenges. I like to have a little bit of a challenge every now and then. But by the end of my team career, it was pretty much myself and, well, more specifically Alexander Albon, my teammate, was dominating. Won the Constructors, Albon won the Driver's title. So ultimately, it's like, you know what, this is not really getting any more fun. You know, just ruffle stomping on people, it just was not being too much fun anymore after 3 seasons. So it's like, you know what, let's start a whole brand new career with Williams and work on it from the ground up. This one I know will take longer than 3 seasons. But Gasly in front of me has the pit stop. Why he did not come in and pit for mediums during that stint, I have no idea. During that safety car. He's not going to be able to make it to the end on those softs, and if he does, it's going to be like 50, maybe 60% plus usage on it. Which it's honestly very unfortunate that the AI overdrives tires and gets away with it.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Before anyone asks, yes, this is a 50% race distance race. I used to do random 100% distances back in my team career, but I feel for Williams, there really is no reason to do it. There's no reason to do it because, yes, my car is going to suck. Why do I want to sit around for double the amount of time knowing my car is going to suck and come in last or damn near last when I can only do that in half the time? I'm not gaining anything by staying out double the distance. There we go. George Russell, he's holding everybody up. Everybody's trying to pass George Russell over here. I wonder if me as a teammate can do better than him. Oh, spun out. And that is my third and final. I'm not counting that one under caution. Where I was saying hi to the Raiders. Not counting that one. This was my legit third and final one. Well, I will say this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be finishing ahead of a legit running car. Gasly is just not going to catch up in 7 laps, I can tell you that. Like, fuck, I'm in the draft of Russell, I've got his DRS, and I'm barely catching up to him. I've got Rich on, yeah, Rich fuel mix, I had push to pass, I got DRS, I'm in his draft. Does not matter, I cannot catch up to him. Cannot catch up to my own teammate. That's when you know a car is shit.
strongly advise moving to Mix 2, fuel to Mix 2.
I advise you shut your whore mouth there, Jeff. Yeah, I know more than you. Alright, 6 laps to go. Man, I am still trying to fight George Russell here. There's no good way or place to pass him. At least I'm still within DRS activation of him.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
You know, small victories here and there. Lightning, we are at Williams right now. There's only so much that I can do. And as it stands right now, winning is not going to be one of them. As a reminder, I also have a 3-second time penalty levied against me. So that 9-second gap behind me is actually a 6-second gap. Come to line 4 to go. Holy shit! Ah, God damn it.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Oh, a little bit of time, my ass. I could not make that turn.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Yeah, well, blame George for brake checking in front of me, man.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I mean, it was going to be hard to hold off Gasly, but now it's impossible. Well, in this race, you got all the staples of a Gendo race, eh? Gasly coming in, he may be changing out his wing, if not his tires. But no, in this race, you got all the staples of a Gendo race. You had me getting a time penalty, you had me fucking up the front wing. And after a 2-week absence of doing anything career mode wise, man, it's like I never left. I'm back in mid-season form. Yeah, given the amount of time that Gasly is behind me, he did get his wing fixed.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Honestly, useless information, Jeff. You know what? I'm honestly really surprised I didn't get lapped. I'm legit surprised I did not get lapped here. Now, obviously, if it was a 100% race, yes. If it was a 100% distance race, absolutely, I would have been lapped. Bottas has won this race. And as we come around the last couple of corners here, I am in fact going to be finishing ahead of Gasly. Even after the unfortunate wing smack that I gave to George Russell, I am going to finish
Take care of the car on
in
the way in.
17th place. More importantly, not last. Did not finish in last place in my first Williams race.
A great race then, and a fantastic victory here at Albert Park. So, Anthony, what made the difference
But
out there
Valtteri
today?
Bottas opens up the season with a win.
There's being quick, and then
Lewis
there's being
Hamilton
quick
finishes
lap after
second,
lap after
and
lap.
Alexander
If you can
Albon
do
finished
that,
in third.
You can capitalise on other people's errors without
Alex
making many
Albon
of your
finished
own.
in third place.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today.
How about that?
Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Yeah, congratulations to Mercedes. Complete 5 races where a flashback was used. Yeah, that's easy stuff. Honestly, easy stuff. All right, got money. Moving ahead, current tier. New gloves, new helmet. Probably not going to use either one in either multiplayer or my team career.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Valtteri Bottas takes the top spot. He's our new...
All right, well, what was our finishing position? So Vettel was in 4th, Sainz 5th, Ricardo, Norris, Ocon, Perez, Kvyat. Wow, you got an AlphaTauri getting points right out of the gate. Good for them.
Drivers' championship leader after today's...
Stroll, Raikkonen, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen is down to 15th. And then, of course, the bottom 5. You've seen it already because you've seen it on the timing tower. Russell, myself, Gasly, Verstappen, and Leclerc. That is your bottom 5. Verstappen and Leclerc, surprising, kinda, that they DNF'd. But I probably am not going to see Red Bull get another DNF. Ferrari, maybe. Whether it's Vettel or Leclerc, probably will see another DNF out of one of them. But Red Bull, I don't think we'll see another DNF out of them.
Let's focus on the driver of the...
Hey, what's going on, Steve? Do we get to talk with Claire? Oh, fuck, we do.
Performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Oh, no, we get to talk with Claire.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Yes? I don't think so. We only gained 3 positions.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
I mean, yeah?
Great. Well, that's everything.
We're in a Williams. There's not much we could do. There's definitely not much that I could do. At all. Hey, driver claim. Look at that. We're almost at driver level 2. Probably because we finished 17th. That's probably where the boost came from. And that's it. We get no money. We get no money whatsoever. I don't think we get money until we actually finish in the points. I think that's how it is. We don't get any extra money unless we finish in the points. Alright, R&D wise, yeah, that's being built out right now. About up here. What's the durability up here? 550? No, we don't have enough for that. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going to have to then throw some into the chassis. We definitely need to throw stuff into the chassis. Yeah, we'll have that built out. Try and get it built out before Vietnam. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't need to touch the engine. If I'm going to be real here, I don't need to touch the engine. It's got to be aero and chassis. Because if you take a look at the levels that we're at right now, yeah, aero and chassis are pretty far down there. So I should not be focusing on the engine at this point in time. The engine's decent for us. I mean, if we go back into this and we look at the engine, we technically have the 4th best engine. Somehow we have a better engine than Mercedes for now. For now. Don't worry. That'll change. But we have the 4th best engine on the grid. So there really isn't anything for me to do to try and build this engine up right now when we have the worst fucking aero on the grid. Yeah, we're just dragging ass left, right, and center. And honestly, I thought I had the worst chassis on the grid. But, you know, second worst, that needs to get built up too. In order so that we're not dragging ass throughout the entirety of the track. So that we can actually put the horses that we have under the hood to good use. Durability, somehow we have the 4th best durability. Surprising me. But I don't know if I want to put more... If I want to put more time into the durability. I think that, you know, our parts are going to break down early on. There's no real need to build up the durability. When we know that our parts are going to break down the entirety of this season, the entirety of next season. Our main focus is to just build up the car. Build a better vehicle that doesn't drag ass, that is actually going to make up positions around the track, not finish last place, etc., etc., etc. So no durability. We're not touching durability outside of what I just did to the gearbox. That's all I'm going to do. Everything else is going to be built up either chassis or aero. That's what I'm going to do.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Let's giggity go. Track climatization. Back to what it was. Zurba. What do you mean yours are 5 years old, Zero? Oh, your glasses. Gotcha. Yeah, the previous pair that I got were a little over 4 years old, and they also got the transitions on it, too. But I just felt like I wanted to upgrade the style. They're still good. My prescription actually only got worse in one eye. And this is why I continuously hate this track. I continuously hate fucking driving this track. There's no good that comes out of driving Bahrain. But yeah, these glasses are more of like, oh, what was the style they called it? Not wire, it's definitely not wireframe, but it's, like it's thicker around the eyebrow. And more rounded, whereas my 4-year-old glasses are like rectangular. So like I said, just an upgrade in style. Yes, this is Bobo. We are trying not to suck with Williams. And we got it on the first go. Let's go. Yeah, we have taken over for Nicholas Latifi. We said goodbye to him. You are the slowest driver ever. So we are going to replace him and become teammates with George Russell. Trying to turn Williams into a half-decent outfit so that they can be actually a good team. But that's probably going to take like 5-6 seasons. I understand that this career mode is probably going to take like 5-6 seasons. Which in real time, in real-time weeks, months, it's probably going to take somewhere in the ballpark of about 3-4 months to do. So this career is going to last me quite a while. Probably closer to the 4-month side. Wow, okay, let's start that over. Didn't think it was turning it out to be that shit. Going into it. I also realized I left my, my push to pass on, my overtake button on. shallow. Ah, it's fine. We'll take that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Red. It's not pushing to pass, because what are you going to pass? You're not really giving a chance to pass. Which I guess at that same point in time, you can't really call it the overtake button. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I still hate driving that middle section.
Okay, Tesco.
Still hate driving that middle section of Bahrain. It's damn near impossible, man. Not completely impossible, but it feels like damn near impossible to get it right every single time. Turn 8 and turn 10 are just absolutely fucking stupid with how tight they are. Alright, qualifying program. Let's see if I can actually get a qualifying program here. Place your bets on if I'll actually succeed with the qualifying program here at Bahrain. Alright, this time I actually got it.
Program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal.
Yeah. We wanted you to hit the target time of 19th place. Yep, that sounds about target for me. That sounds about right on target for me. Race strategy now, and we'll go 5 laps around it. Wow, even the F1 car is going up onto the curves and slowing down like I do. The F1 AI knows how I drive. So isn't the Eiffel Grand Prix, the Nürburgring race coming on this weekend? Because I think I saw the F1 YouTube and Twitter page hyping it up. They're going back to the Nürburgring for the first time in a few years. Who do you think's got the fast track to that track? Because I don't want to continue sounding like a broken record saying it's going to be Mercedes. But, you know, it might be Mercedes. Are you sure about that game? I'm pretty sure I did not go more than half over. So you want to try again on that one? Yeah, I do believe that was what Sarantia was saying originally when we were talking about the schedule and where Nürburgring was going to be at. That it definitely was going to be cold, but now you add the potential rain into the mix. Yeah, that's going to be miserable for everybody involved. was saying, could be a very interesting race to watch. Really? Really? Are you sure about that game? Again, I would like to give you another opportunity in figuring this shit out, because I'm pretty sure you don't know what you're talking about. Also, why are you not backing up? Well, that is going to be unfortunate if I need to back up during any sort of flashback. The buttons on my wheel cannot go forward or backward. Just one more problem of having a Logitech G923 that's not fully recognized by this game. I have a Mercedes behind me. Of course, now I'm driving unstable. That is the end of that. Don't need to worry about anything else. Don't need to worry about any other practice programs. Like I said, the fuel one, I'm not even going to touch, because there's no need for me to touch it. So, let's just move ahead. Let's move ahead to qualifying.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top 3 again. O'Brien.
Yay, I was fastest in a soft and everyone else was medium or hard. I love that consistency. Right, with that being said, bump this up to 95. Confirm the change. And move ahead. Go forward, move ahead. So another 750, actually 780 resource points. Driver acclaim. A driver acclaim should be 2 after this race. What's going on, Eduardo? All right, so I think I'm going to add one more to my chassis. So like I said, Williams, I don't need to touch my engine, but I definitely need to go and fix my, or upgrade my chassis. So go and blast that in. And then what did it say about this? Emma, good luck this season. We're all expecting a good result. Define good result, Emma. Thank you very much for the follow there as well, Eduardo. Yeah, Emma, you gotta define good result, because we are a Williams, and good result, it would be finishing not last. I just don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. We got lucky in the last race, finishing 17th, because Leclerc and Verstappen DNF'd, and Gasly decided to pit extra for softer tires. So we were able to get 17th out of that, but I don't see that happening a lot. There's definitely going to be times where we are going to be the worst car in the grid. Alright, so yeah, we already got the car set up for Bahrain. What I wanted to do. Alright, fuel, good to go. And let's go drive out. Didn't realize the gloves were academic gloves. Oh, certainly did not mean to do that. Really, game? I'm pretty sure that I did not go over halfway. In fact, I feel very confident I did not go over halfway. Alright, qualifying provisional 6th, but we know that's going to drop. I'm 1.2 seconds off the pace. That's going away. We all know that is going away. It's to what extent is it going away? Yeah, look at that. I'm the only one that has not cracked 130. The only one that has not cracked 130. Shit. Well, I guess it's a good idea that I replaced fucking Nicholas Latifi because I have become Nicholas Latifi. I am that slow in this car. Fucking sad times now. Sad fucking times. No, it's not. I'm in a Williams, Eduardo, you gotta realize that firstly. I know it's not the best. I know I'm not going to do well in this career at the very start.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Well, like I said, it's a good thing I replaced him then, because I have become Latifi. Virtual George Russell going, who the fuck is this guy?
2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Jeff, do you realize who we are? Do you realize the car that we have? That it does not matter what I do in this car, it's not going to get out of Q1. Come on, Jeff. Actually understand what team you're on. I would really like it if you just shut the fuck up, but that's a very hard thing to do. Alright, so who else did not make it out of Q1 besides the Williams boys? Haas didn't make it. Kvyat. Kvyat, I will say this. I don't know how Kvyat started 10th in Australia, and now he didn't even make it out of Q1 Bahrain. Probably just bad setup. Oh, yeah.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by, but will they be able to add to their record today?
Chances are no.
There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10.
There would be more than just one.
It's time to take a look at our starting
grid. What's the top
for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside.
Figures another Mercedes 1-2,
Leclerc,
Ferrari
Vettel,
3-4,
Max Verstappen, and Albon, Ricciardo, Sainz, Norris, and Sergio Perez.
Alright, so it's pretty much the lockout that you expected.
We need you to get some early passes in if we want to improve on our last race finish. Give it your best shot.
Alright, so there isn't really much change. It's like a 4-second change between starting on the soft and starting on the medium. There's like not that big of a change. So I either start on the harder tires because I'm starting from the rear, it'll give me an opportunity to stay out longer, or I start on the softer tires and knowing that I'm going to be sitting behind everybody, there's just kind of no reason for me to, there really is no reason for me to start on the soft tires, to be completely honest. There's like no reason for me to start on the soft with me all the way back at the end of the pack. Let's take a look and see what the rest of the troop is doing, and it looks like that top 3 are starting on mediums. The rest of the top 10 starting on soft, and most everybody behind starting on the mediums. So yeah, I will be starting on mediums. That will not be a problem. So let's give it a ride. Let's give it a go. All because I missed my braking there. Kind of did not expect everyone to accordion that much. Say, where's Russell? Russell's all the way up in 16th. You know what's really annoying? I'm seeing the glare from the hood, or not the hood, the halo. The glare from the halo is making some weird light formations. It's kind of distracting. Kind of very distracting. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Can you make some turns, boy? Trying to run a clean race here and also not finish last.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I knew I was within a second of them there. car, can you turn? It's not like you have wing damage. Don't know why my car was understeering as bad as it was. And before you say, oh, it's just a Williams, nah, I wasn't having that problem in practice or qualifying. Or in this race leading up to that lap. That was a brand new problem that just happened that lap. Unless it's just, you know, a standard feature for Williams that their cars will constantly understeer. Yeah, at this point in time, it's just cruising. We're just gonna fucking cruise is what we're doing. Sit back, chill, and see what the rest of the race is gonna do. Man, I'm not even going fast and this car's still understeering. Just one more reason why this car is an absolute fucking tire fire IRL. Makes it damn near undrivable. But yeah, I also don't know why the Williams engineers thought this was a good idea to separate the HUD from the wheel and have the HUD be super fucking tiny. Another reason Williams should just start all over again. Start from the ground up, get rid of their engineers, get rid of their techs, get rid of everybody.
Caution, caution.
Caution upcoming. Oh, somebody blew an engine. Giovinazzi is out of the race.
Green flag.
No safety car necessary.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Some of the drivers that started on softs coming into pit for mediums. So it looks like they're going to be doing a two-stop strategy. Well, once again, I am not going to be last. Thanks to a DNFer. Yeah, go around me, Ricardo. I'm not going to put up a fight. What the fuck, man? Alright, so that's 1 out of 3. Oh, come on!
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Yeah, soon, they're happening now, bud. down this back stretch where you pretty much have to floor it to keep up with the AI, because the AI is going to floor it coming out of that turn. The AI floors it coming out of 10. I try to floor it coming out of 10, and it spins the tires. AI's got grip hacks. We already knew the AI had grip hacks, actually, because they drive so much better than any human driver in the ring. Like, the AI does not slip out in the ring. Under no circumstances would they slip out in the ring.
While approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
Like I said, now we're just cruising. This is what we're going to see a lot of in the future. Until this car gets better, this is exactly what we're going to see. Wow, it would be nice if this thing did not understeer.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
17 more laps of this? Alright.
Complete, go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Some information on Stroll. They are out of the race. Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. George is in the pits. George in the pits.
Second safety car in as many races.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out on track.
I actually want to pit back in for medium tires. Yeah, I actually want to pit back in for medium tires now. Because medium tires will last me the rest of the race.
Release, release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It is waiting to pick up the leader.
And now it's going to take me forever to catch the safety car queue. Like, get this, I am going as fast as I can, and I'm still not catching the queue. In fact, if anything, it's slowly moving away from me. That's how bad this car is. Yeah, Zero, it's very clear it is. Safety car is also a Mercedes. I'm not going to catch the queue before they start up again. Yeah, I'm playing driver career. Actually, they are waiting on me. They're going to go around one more time while they're waiting on me. So there will be 11 laps left to go. There will be 11 laps left to go when we go back to green.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car
Chad,
ahead.
I am trying. Shut your fucking face. It is a goddamn Williams, my man.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Well, when this car doesn't have the best aero, killing any sort of power this car has, and also I am understeering, supremely understeering.
Safety car is in this lab. Safety car in this lab. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. The track is clear. Green flag.
And oh hey, it's gonna be the closest I'll be all fucking race, aside from, you know, the starting.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Why? I'm using these tires all the way to the end. I'm not coming in again. The strategy is retire the car. You're too fucking slow. Probably giving me the strategy option because I'm on medium tires and they don't think that I can last all the way to the end on medium tires. It's a fucking lie, 'cause I can. Vettel and Verstappen came into pit? What? They pit for hard tires, by the way. I'm slightly perplexed as to why they did that, but then again, they probably were going on a two-stop strategy anyway.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I don't know, man. It's very weird. Unless they also came in to take wing damage. It's also very plausible they did that. Turn 10 chooses then right there to fuck me. course, I'm nowhere close to anybody in DRS range. Vettel and Verstappen are going to pass me before the race is over. So I am going to go back down to 18. That's a definite. So yeah, even on tires that are 7/10 faster than everybody else around me, who are on
We're gonna box
hards,
this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
it does not matter because this car is so bad at, well, not accelerating, but reducing the drag from this powerful engine that I have. There's unfortunately just no way that I can catch up to anybody. As I said before, is the reason why I'm going to put all my points into aero and chassis. Weight reduction, drag reduction. Make this car lighter and more aerodynamic. I also do not think that any other car is going to come into pit the rest of the way, because they're all on hard tires. Of course.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Well, that was number 2 for those counting.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, DRS was not a boost. If anything, it kept me level with pace of Vettel and Verstappen behind me. That's it. Only kept me level pace. It didn't push me forward.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, there went that. Yeah, I was as high as 16th at one point. Yeah, my tires are definitely getting eaten up. It's okay, we got 3 more laps to go, boys.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
See, instead of saying that, you should just tell me there are X amount of laps left in the race. Don't need to tell me how many laps of fuel there are left. I do like the idea, though, that Vettel and Verstappen are not going to get points in this race. Because they had to take that late pit stop. Like I said, they probably both clattered their wings on the restart of that safety car. Like I said before, at least we can take solace that did not finish last again. Technically, yes, I did. Last car running. But in the standings, it's not a last place. Two laps to go. this track just straight up ate the left front tire.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It just straight up ate the left front tire. It's at 52%. Left rear is at 49, almost 50%. And the left sides are low 40s. So yeah, I already knew that this track was a very heavy tire eater. And I have gone technically 15 laps on these tires by the end of it. Mediums are only useful for roughly 12 to 13 laps on this track. But I mean, there were 2 laps, almost 3 safety car laps after I switched these tires. So yeah, I didn't use them up in a race setting. Like for 3 of the laps, I didn't use them up in a race setting. Valtteri Bottas is your race winner, by the way. Has 2 straight race wins for Mr. Bottas. 2 straight wins for Mercedes, of course. Gotta think that Hamilton finished in 2nd again. And here we come around. Final car running. We finish in 18th place.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I don't know if it could have been better, but you know, in time it will be. In time it will get better.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was.
So Mercedes have won it again. Come on, Crofty. You know you want to say
Anthony
it.
Davidson, what helped them deliver this result?
Hamilton finished in
I think
third.
a large part of the result comes
second.
down to temperament.
Leclerc finished in second.
Everyone around them was losing.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend.
Bottas, Leclerc,
it's great
Hamilton,
to see them up
that
on
is your top
podium
3.
once again.
Good for them. All right, what was the final positioning? Looks like we're going to get the Sebastian Vettel walk like an Egyptian pose. Good
So, let's review the driver's standing.
Yeah, so, outside the top 3, you had Gasly. Gasly in 4th place. Man, AlphaTauri is doing business. Ocon finishing out your top 5. Sainz, Raikkonen, Albon, Ricciardo, and Perez are your top 10. George Russell finishing in 13th. Man, give it up for the lad. Give it up. He was 9 seconds off the top 10. But hey, top 15 for a Williams at this stage in the game is actually pretty damn decent. So it was Norris, Vettel, Russell,
More points
Grosjean,
for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of
Kvyat, Verstappen, Magnussen, myself, and then Stroll and Giovinazzi, of course, going out due to injury.
Some amazing talent out on the track today.
Some amazing talent, none of it involving me.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Really? Do you really want to listen to my perspective on it?
You're breaking all expectations.
I'm not.
What's your secret?
What are my expectations in the first place, Claire? Can you tell me that? I finished in 18th. Is my expectation to finish last? Is that really the expectation of me as a driver? Because if so, that's actually kind of shit. Not gonna lie. So, I would just say that would be telling, because there isn't any secrets.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna no comment it because I really don't care.
Well, here's hoping they're working hard to find some improvements.
Yes. I mean, it's Williams, so you know, you're not really asking for much. Boost up to level 2 driver acclaim. in this Williams that we've got going on here. Still working on it. As I said before, I'm pretty sure we don't get any money unless we finish top 10. Either top 10, top 5, or a podium. I'm not too sure. So, what else we got here? Performance comparison. Yeah, still last place. We can't really do anything here. What's that? 600. We may get enough resource points to get this. Or I will say this, we may have the side pod turning vanes fail. Because, of course, we may have something fail. Let's see if it actually does fail. No, it didn't fail. Thank
We've
God.
had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So, what do I want to update next? Do I want to do the undernose, or do I want to do the diffuser? I mean, they're downforce. They're downforce stuff. Obviously, I want to, build out the downforce. Like, these first 5 I want to get, like, right away. Additional strakes group airflow more efficiently, or a revised design for the undernose directs air more efficiently under the floor of the car, creating additional downforce. Either one. Honestly, either one I'll take to build up at this point in time. Both of these, I believe, should be done by, actually by the Grand Prix. What about the plank? Alright, the plank worked. That's great. And we've got the Vietnam Grand Prix, which, I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, but the Vietnam Grand Prix is not going to happen this evening. The Vietnam Grand Prix is going to take place tomorrow night.